This morning, prosecutors are about to rest their case at the Boston Marathon bombing trial. Dzhokhar Tsarnaev's lawyers could call their first witnesses this afternoon. Trial watchers are wondering if one of those witnesses will be the defendant himself. CBS News legal analyst Rikki Klieman is with us this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
So with the prosecutor expected to rest, have they achieved what they intended to achieve in front of this jury?
Well, certainly last week they did. I had gone up there, and I thought the testimony was absolutely devastating for this defendant. Remember, the defendant is only fighting for life or death. Well, I shouldn't say only. That's a big fight. In the last week, what you had were all of the Muslim fundamentalist materials on his computer. Then you had a terrorism expert who really showed the nexus to this boy as opposed to his older brother, who he says he was under the influence of. But most important is what you found is the way this prosecution is ending last week and today is they're going through the autopsies of the 3 people who were killed. The jury was moved to tears. People had to look away, couldn't look at the photos. The description of the injuries of victim number 1 was horrific. And I will guarantee you, victim number 3 is going to be that little boy, Martin Richards. That will be today.
So that ends very strong. What are the chances you think that he will take the stand, that Dzhokhar Tsarnaev?
He is not going to take the stand
what
with
has he got to
these
lose,
lawyers.
though,
Well,
Rikki?
he may take the stand in his penalty defense, but I don't even think then. But in the terms of whether he's guilty or not guilty, Judy Clark began in her opening, and she said he did it. It was him. So there is no point in prolonging that controversy. She wants to move on and do this at the penalty phase. When you say, what does he have to lose, you ask the normal person's question. You ask the viewer's question is, if he says he didn't, why won't he testify? The reason he won't testify from the lawyer's point of view is he'll get devastated in cross-examination. It's going to just be something that the prosecutors are longing for. Beyond that fact, what if during the point of cross-examination, whether it's now or whether it's later, at some point he says, I'd really like for you to put me to death. I want to join my brother in martyrdom. So if you're the defense lawyers, you do not want him on the witness stand.
There was a poll just last week that showed that 27% of Bostonians want him to be put to death. So that means the overwhelming majority don't want that. Do you think that may, you know, that's Judy Clark's strategy, is just to get him life in prison like she got the Unabomber, like she got Eric Rudolph, others?
Well, I think that what you're looking at here is in 2013, it was 57%. So it's gone up into the 60s that they don't want him put to death. And at that point, Judy Clark only needs 1 juror for life.
It's an interesting change, though, in how the people feel.
Yeah.
Well, you have to remember, life imprisonment for him could be far worse.
Rikki Klieman, thank you so much.